And welcome back to the Tub Interiors Inc. channel and our show that we like to call Our Unsolicited Opinion. The series where we watch TV shows for you and then give you our opinion even though you didn't ask. This week we are reviewing TRIXIE Motel Episode 6, Malibu Barbara. As a quick overview, TRIXIE Motel and her boyfriend David Silver have purchased a motel in Palm Springs, California. They've got 7 rooms, a lobby with a bar, check-in area, and an entire outdoor space with a pool. Got a budget of $500,000, 4-month timeline, and they've got the help of Danny Daisy, their designer, and the project manager David Rios. So we open up and there's a whole bunch of hot, sexy guys coming in their little pink Speedos, matching pink Speedos.
Yes.
What is going on, you may be asking?
I don't care.
I care, look at that. So there's a whole bunch of these hot guys, slow motion, cool, sexy music, pink Speedos, and then, our first guest star, Leslie Jordan, who we know mostly from Will and Grace.
Right.
Beverly Leslie.
Beverly Leslie.
He also starred in one of Trixie's music videos for Mama Don't Make Me Put On That Dress Again. He stars in that music video, so they must have known each other for quite a while. So then we find out that they are going to be putting all these hot guys through the test to audition for a lifeguard at the TRIXIE Motel pool.
Right.
We know they don't need a lifeguard. They know they don't need it. It was just a good little fun little opener.
For cute television and nothing better than sexploitation of the male form.
That's my favorite. That guy with the glasses. I think he was, out of all of these guys, he was my top.
Yes.
For sure. Oh, my top.
Uh-oh.
That's not what I meant. And then, see, I told you, remember last week?
Yes, with the in the little
I was like, hey, is that Philip? And we were like, no, I don't know
what Philip looks like within just a pink Speedo.
Now we do.
Now we do.
So it was Philip. This is Danny's fiance and business partner. He has been on every single episode, and we were wondering why all the way along, and then we found out last week because they are going to get engaged. No, they're already engaged. They're going to get married
at the motel.
We're going to have a TRIXIE Motel wedding.
Right.
Beverly Leslie leaves with this guy.
Right.
As his date. That was Beverly. Fuck, I keep calling him Beverly Leslie. Okay, Leslie Jordan leaves with this guy. So these guys didn't win. Leslie Jordan won. So we're back at the pool.
It's done.
And it's done. And it isn't mosaic tile. Man, we were wondering, oh, is that mosaic tile?
No, it's
obviously
just
not.
Polished, I guess it's concrete.
Just poured concrete or painted. Painted little special little way that they don't point out. That we're going to point. I will point out when we get to that. All right, so here we go. We've done the Pink Flamingo room. We've done the Queen of Hearts room.
Yes.
Atomic Bombshell.
Yes.
Flower Power.
Yes.
Yeehaw Cowgirl.
Yes.
Now we're on to
Room 6.
Room 6. Malibu Barbara. Here we are, Trixie and Danny. So they're going over it. They are, Trixie's just always had a thing for Malibu and California, and he wants to sort of have that vibe in here.
Because he has fashioned himself from a American fashion doll. I think are we allowed to say?
Who had a Malibu home.
Who has a Malibu version.
We're allowed to say Barbie. They're not.
Barbie.
This is the smallest room out of all of them. Mm-hmm. Has the least amount of space, but it has 2 windows.
Because it's at the end of the motel, so it's like the Flamingo room had the glass block that faced the road. This has the glass block that faces whatever's behind the motel. And then that faces the wall of room 7.
There's a leopard carpet again.
Aren't gonna see again, I guess.
No. I have a feeling it's not gonna come back like we want. But here's a dilemma. He tells Danny that he wants 2 beds in the room this time. Which makes sense.
Yeah,
friends traveling together.
Motels and hotels have 2 beds in the rooms.
Yeah.
Even though it's odd that they chose the smallest room to have 2 beds in when they could have had other rooms that had 2 beds in them, but whatever.
He says, all along we've been putting them here facing the window, but I think this time we should put them on the brick wall.
They should always have been on the brick wall.
That has been a bone of contention for you this entire time.
Why shove the bed on the small wall when you could have just put it on the big walls?
The thorn in your side.
It is the thorn in my side.
Finally, they're taking care of it.
Finally, and you'll see the room looks perfectly fine.
They've decided to call it Malibu Barbara.
Barbara.
Here's the color palette. Here's the design concept.
It's cool.
A lot of color, baby.
It's a lot of color. It's cool. Bold.
Definitely beachy.
Did they paint the door yellow?
Oh, we'll have to check. I don't remember. Looks like they want to do Ferrazzo again, possibly on the floor.
Yes, pink Ferrazzo.
Pink Ferrazzo. Cool.
Yep.
Neat little concept. Lots of color.
Yep.
Beachy. This screams Malibu Barbie. Demo is starting. Here goes the leopard carpet again. Disgusting.
Dirty, ripping up carpet. Gross.
Dusty. Uh-oh. But what's underneath?
Uh-oh.
This was for sure was legit. This is...
and that would happen all the time. That happens in basement floors.
That's
not an unusual thing. It probably was in some of the other rooms too. It wouldn't surprise me.
And I bet they didn't find it until they were actually ripping up the carpet. It wasn't a fake find. They really found this.
You wouldn't find this. I imagine in the desert, they probably don't have a lot of water issues, but who knows?
One thing I noticed is that David guy's been behaving better.
Yes, I wonder if they told him.
I'm sure somebody had to speak to him and say, okay.
Enough of the sexual innuendo jokes.
However, then Trixie does one. So he starts saying...
Trixie's the star of the show. Trixie can do whatever
and he started talking
wants.
about, well, it could go down 3 inches or maybe it goes down to 8 inches. And then Trixie's like, 8 inches? But are you measuring from the base? But for some reason, if that was him saying it, it would have bugged the shit out of me. But with Trixie saying it, it's like, yes!
I agree. It's perfectly fine.
They need to dig down about 2 feet and refill it with cement, level the whole thing, jackhammers, all of that stuff, and then we'll have to let it dry. And it's going to cost like $2,000. I was actually kind of surprised that I thought it was going to be more than that. So that's going to lock them up for a while. Again, they're stuck. They can't do anything. Because all of the cosmetic stuff in the entire place has been done now. Only thing left is construction, and they're stuck. Because this is the last decorative room, according to the show. Although it looks like, I imagine this possibly could be a real thing. They're probably still waiting.
This is a real thing. It's just, it didn't happen at the end. It happened when they were digging up all the other rooms. For example, look at the window in room 5. It's full of junk.
5. Okay, that one there.
It's full of junk.
Yep. So we think that one is which room?
That's Yeehaw Cowgirl.
That's Yeehaw Cowgirl.
It just proves, and we know this is a fact, that they're doing all the rooms at the same time.
Right.
And like we said, they find a problem. They don't. The problems could have been in all the rooms, but they don't show the problem in every room because then it would be like, oh, here's the problem again. They show a different problem in every room. And this room's the floor is either that's the only room that had that problem, or it was worse than the other ones.
So to waste time and to get acquainted and get more inspired with Malibu, Trixie heads off to Malibu.
Malibu, California.
So we get to meet our next guest star, who is Belinda Carlisle from the Go-Go's.
Right.
She looks great. She looks fantastic. I like the Go-Go's. They have some great songs.
They do. I listened to their first album, and their documentary is very good.
I didn't exactly get the reasoning for this. All they really did was talk about how stressful everything is. And how do you deal with stress, Belinda Carlisle? What do you do? Oh, well, I meditate. I do yoga. It's so stressful. And it is stressful. I'm not saying it's not stressful, but it's like, did we need a scene about this?
I guess when you think, I guess it was the way to get a Malibu state of mind.
And to get a Belinda Carlisle.
Malibu. Yeah, and to talk to Belinda Carlisle.
They're just really grasping at straws here to try to make some form of storyline here to bring Belinda Carlisle in. And then I noticed, by the way, speaking of Trixie's album, the new one, look at the very last song, Vacation.
She does a cover of it.
She does a cover of it, right?
That's why she's there.
And then I was like, there we go. That's why she's there. Filler. This was a filler scene.
It's filler.
There was no need for this.
No.
I'm whelmed.
Yes, we're whelmed again. Now,
This was another wasted trip.
I don't understand.
Because I definitely have notes on this. Hang on.
Producer people.
All the blue stuff on my notes is, okay, these are things that drive me insane about the production stuff. So, you start.
Well, don't do an entire segment. We've talked about this before.
Yep.
A story producer point, a story point is you talk about something. They're going to look for antique furniture, or they're going to look for furniture to fill up the motel. They look at stuff, they pick stuff, they do all this stuff, and then we never see it again.
This here too, this is the oldest, most tired trope in these interior design shows is, let's take this dining room chair and reupholster it, and then they act like, oh my god, what an amazing idea. But every freaking show does this. We've been seeing this for 30 years on television. Like, it's just such a waste of my time, because then we never fucking saw them again.
Right.
However, maybe they'll come back because there's 6 chairs. Maybe they're going to be in the bar area or something.
Yeah, maybe they would work into the lobby.
Then do it in that episode.
Right.
Why do we need to see it here?
Exactly.
I don't care. This never comes up.
They're great chairs.
Okay.
Yes.
And then this too.
I don't even understand.
This is in the same scene.
So
or the same trip.
Why are we talking about it if we don't use it? Maybe they are going to use it. Maybe they put it in the lobby.
Well, no,
then
because
it should be in the lobby scene.
It comes back up again later, and they say, I don't know, we're kind of waffling of whether we should use that chair or not because of safety reasons.
Right.
And then Trixie says something like, if you
put a swinging chair in there, it's
slightly
going to
has
be
a
used,
sexual innuendo to it.
It's going to be used as a swinging chair.
Right. So
Agreed.
then I guess that's where they decided not to use it.
So possibility.
Cut the scene.
So cut the scene. But maybe they're going to use it in a future episode and refer back to it. But that's not really a very smart...
Maybe they'll put it on the pool deck.
They could put it on the pool deck. It could go in the lobby, because you're not going to have people...
Yeah, people won't be having sex in there.
Sex in the lobby, but maybe they will be. I don't know.
Here while they were transitioning to the next scene that we're going to talk about, which is the pool, I just wanted to point out there's another glitter wall, this time in pink.
It is a pink glitter wall that I don't think we ever saw.
And they don't talk... Well, they never talked about the gold glitter wall either.
No, we never... And it disappears.
But, dude, that's so cool. Pink glitter.
Yes.
Trixie Motel.
Yes.
Anyway, they didn't do that. So now we're going to talk about the pool. So there's a couple things here in my blue notes that I want to point out here.
Okay.
If you look closely, there are pink hearts painted in the bottom of the pool. They're so light.
Oh, so yeah, there's something down there.
See them? Yeah. Well, there's another picture that's going to come up. You see them again. They never bring this up.
Yet.
So that's true. That's a good point.
But why would they bring it up after the pool's already been filled?
This is the pool scene.
You're right, and the pool is
Maybe
finished.
They'll come back. Well, but the deck isn't. Maybe they'll come up when they finish the deck or whatever. I don't know, but and you're going to see it again.
They're going to go, oh, I love the hearts in the pool, and we're going to go, hey, we never even talked about the hearts in the pool.
And it's really cool because that's really neat.
It's very cool.
Hearts painted in the bottom of the pool. They're really light though. You can barely see them.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they decided that it didn't pan out, so they don't talk. They cut the whole thing out.
Maybe it was a fail.
They could have actually caught it and edited it.
Maybe.
And said, hey, it doesn't look good, so let's cut the whole scene out of the whole show.
Yeah, possibly, I'm sure. Maybe.
So
the surprising Trixie going, okay, get ready, the pool's ready.
And the sign's been painted over.
I think that's the back of it.
Oh, it's a one-sided sign?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Weird. Okay, so there's before, and there's the after. Looks lovely.
Yep.
Very pretty. See?
Oh, yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them.
I guess well, we might see it again later, but...
Maybe, but it's a really neat design detail.
I'm imagining that you just can't see it. Either you can't see it on camera, or you can't barely see it in real life, and that's why they just...
Yeah, possibly.
It was a fail, but... Or you see it in real life, and it just doesn't work on camera.
Looks like there's like some pink mosaic tile going down the stairs. You can see a heart again.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Look how chipped all the edges. And that flagstone is still there. So, I mean, they do talk about that.
It's very strange to me that they're going to finish a pool and then do something to the flagstone, but clearly they do.
See, I was thinking that too. I'm no pool expert, but should the actual inside of the pool be last?
Well, yes, because I think
and it's full of water now.
If they were going to maybe they're going to paint over the flagstone. Maybe they finish it with something. I think maybe there's an epoxy they can put on, another epoxy.
Yeah, they're going to
outside. They're going to do what they did to all the bathtubs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to show you something. Here's something that caught my eye. This is not super legit though. Like in the opening of the show where it shows the little cartoon of Trixie standing outside by the motel sign.
The deck is sparkly
Terrazzo
pink.
So
maybe that's what they're going to do.
maybe this is what they're going to do. They're going to do the Ferrazzo. They can't do shiny. They can't do high gloss Ferrazzo.
I hope none of you are sliding into that pool, folks.
So now they talk about this pergola,
Yep.
which is completely damaged and super short.
Yeah. Well, it's as high as the windows, I guess. It's very strange.
Yeah, it's really short.
And it goes too close to the pool.
It's taking up too much real estate for the pool. So, yeah, they're going to tear it all down and then put up umbrellas and stuff and chairs and
Right.
that'll all coordinate with the pink and white tile and the pink and white striped towels and stuff. So they smash it to bits.
Right.
And
Nothing
get rid
better
of
than
it.
standing under something that you're smashing.
Yeah. Now we're going to go into the honeymoon suite.
Oh, honey, Thanksgiving? Oh, honey, thanks living!
Because we can do light demo.
Right.
So they're just going to smash out some of the closets.
Can I make another observation?
Please. That's why we're here.
Well, Dave, the construction guy, is wearing
Project
shorts, running shoes. On like when they're doing construction, they really should be as if it's real construction.
Yeah.
They're only wearing hard hats because it looks cute. They're wearing glasses, safety glasses, which is also very important. But shorts and running shoes on a contractor, if you're going to have people do construction, they need to be wearing safety shoes and pants.
So now they're going to talk about the shower because they want to make it into a double shower.
Right.
Makes sense. Honeymoon suite, you need to be able to fit 2 people.
For sure.
But also part of the reason is because they want to make this into a premium room and to be able to charge premium prices for this room. So I did a little Googling around. I know you've already seen the website, so I went and looked at their website just to have a little gander. It's very interesting. It's a nice website that shows all the rooms that we've seen so far. There's no spoilers. The regular rooms are going to be between $550 and $750 a night.
And start renting in September.
With a 2-night minimum stay. Isn't that already premium? Maybe not.
That's expensive.
And that's American, so to us, that's even more.
Right.
Once you put it into Canadian.
Right, exactly.
So I'm going to
But it might not be in Palm Springs. I have no idea. Maybe Palm Springs is really expensive.
Yeah, probably. I'll keep checking and seeing once the honeymoon suite goes up, and we'll see how much they're going to be charging for that.
Right.
Okay, we're back in the room. It's moving along, and now we get to reveal the new fix to the floor. They got rid of the crack, so they reveal it, and woohoo!
So I'm imagining this is probably a similar finish to what they did in the Atomics. It looks cool.
It does. Trixie says it looks like a bowling ball. So
Yes.
I'm like, okay, I get that.
I
That
know what it looks
marbling
like, yeah.
and going through, but they kept trying to show it to us. Now, I don't know if it's like a combination of it's really freaking shiny, the floor, it's super shiny, and the cameras just can't catch it, but I don't see it. Like, kind of? It's very, very, very subtle.
Yes, I'm sure
in these pictures.
Live it looks much better.
Yeah.
And it is completely possible that the camera cannot
There it is
achieve.
again.
Yeah.
Like, this would have been a nightmare to film.
Yes.
To try to catch it. Bad news, Danny tells them that we can't put 2 beds in the room.
Oh,
right. The city won't allow it because you need to have an aisle on both sides of the bed.
Right, and they had the beds pushed up against the walls.
Right, they were going to put them because it's a really small room. They wanted to try
so
to
if they
fit
were
it.
going to do 2 beds, they should have done it in one of the bigger rooms. But I like the concept of, this is because if you go on vacation with a friend to this motel, you each have to get a room, or you sleep with your friends, and who doesn't sleep?
And
with
if
their
you're each
friends?
getting a room and it's $750 a night, it's
exactly.
2-night minimum.
You go with your rich friends.
Yeah. Danny and Philip find this cool old antique palm tree light fixture. And then, here we go. Here's Mr. Lifeguard and Leslie Jordan. I almost called him Beverly Leslie again.
And Leslie Jordan coming in.
Trixie recruits
to paint this ugly lamp.
It goes with the theme, though. It's definitely very beachy. It's for me, anything rattan and wicker. I'm not interested.
But yes, it goes with the theme. I like the picture of Lady Bunny in the background.
Does look like Lady
Does
Bunny.
look like Lady Bunny.
Yeah, Lady Bunny slash Anne Margrock from the Flintstones.
Yes.
And of course, we have more stress talk. This episode was only about dress and trying to be zen and trying to, like, that was their storyline, I guess.
Right.
Here,
Well, I guess,
which was kind of boring.
and it's building tension in the series as a whole, because we refer back and forth. It's not like your regular design show where they never talk about another episode.
Do the back and forth again.
So they refer back to other episodes. So it's in the series itself. They're kind of building tension now.
All right, so it's reveal time. Right before the reveal, they show Trixie getting ready, and this is just my little bit of OCD coming out.
What?
And I'm sure anybody else who has that little bit of OCD, this will drive you insane. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Why isn't her foot completely in the shoe?
Why didn't you refilm this?
Why didn't they like, she's not got the shoes on?
No.
Yes, I noticed that. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, it drove me. I was like, oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, like,
don't leave me like that.
Yeah, I didn't know
Drove
what
me
that was all about.
crazy. Reshoot it, please.
Reshoot it or take it out.
And back to the loving
Totally.
place.
Totally.
All right, here's our before, our first before. La la la.
It's cute.
It's very cute. I really like the color palette of the wallpaper.
Yes.
There's the chair, a substitute of
A
what
chair.
they did, which looks the same.
Yeah.
Same style, but it's on legs now.
And the light
Cool.
fixture.
The palm tree light fixture.
Yeah. The thatch or palapas up above the bed.
Yep. I am not a fan of that. I think it makes it look really cheap and tacky. We've made stuff with that before. It was a pain in the ass to work with, which is fine, but that stuff smells.
Yes.
It stinks.
Yeah.
It smells awful. It smells like a barn. It smells like there's horses in your hotel room.
Yep.
So that is good. That room, on top of the smell of the epoxy from the floor and the thatch, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That room needs a good venting.
yes.
Yes, I'm not so sure what's going on with
And
the
it
bed
looks terrible,
either.
and yes, it also will get very dirty.
Yeah.
The bedding.
Bedding
the,
looks like it's too small.
it's too short.
But I like the bed. It's not velvet.
It's not velvet. They said they found that. They didn't have to
It
custom.
was
There's not
already
a-
that color, which they probably found it before they picked the colors for the room.
Yeah.
But I like the caning. I like the bed. I like
Yeah.
the whole idea.
They said there was a lot less custom in this room this time. Another before of the other view. This is where they're going to put the mural. Ooh.
Cute. They never talked about. Oh, and the door's not yellow.
Oh yes.
They
there you
painted
go.
it the wall color. Okay.
Oh, but look at the gap under it. Now part of it is reflecting in the floor, but you can
But
see.
that's a big gap for a
Yes.
hotel room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Privacy. Hello. People listening in on what I'm doing in here.
Bugs.
Oh, bugs too. Yeah, do you think
Lizards.
of that?
You're in the desert.
Yeah, but nice and easy to slip a note under.
I guess so. And they do slip notes under doors.
Danny's wearing that fabric again from Flower Power, the one
Oh,
that she
yeah.
showed Trixie that Trixie didn't like.
You're right. She's got lots of outfits.
She's got
out of that.
lots of outfits and all of her cool patterns that she makes, which is
Cute.
awesome.
Cute.
Yeah, I really like her style and I like her vibe. I think she's cute.
Give her a show.
Give her a show. Stained glass.
Looks nice.
Yep. All the multicolored blocks on the blocks. I'm not super.
A little overkill,
loving.
maybe.
Yeah, a little. They painted the ceiling multicolored.
Yeah.
The blue, the pink, the yellow, and the peach.
There's our Trixie art. I was
Trixie
waiting for
art.
that. She's
Love
on the
it.
beach with a beach ball.
Yep. Love
cool.
it. In a one-piece bathing suit.
It's cute.
Okay. Here we go. There's that pink glitter wall. Same as all the others.
Yeah.
Same stand and mirror. Before, we're back in the bathroom again. I wonder what it's going to look like.
I wonder why they didn't do it pink or blue or green or something. I mean, not pink, not yellow. Do not want a yellow shower.
Yeah, well then you
Do not
wouldn't
want
be
a
able to
golden
see.
shower.
You would-
Why, look at the shower. It's golden. Yeah,
if you had somebody in there with you, they wouldn't know that you were peeing because you wouldn't be able to see it.
that's true. Good point.
This is something we haven't talked about, and I just noticed it now, and I was like, oh, have they been doing this all along? Wallpaper behind a sink
Oh,
is going to get destroyed.
I believe that in most of the episodes there is wallpaper behind the
Yeah.
sink. It is going to get destroyed.
Especially with these vessel sinks, these splash everywhere.
And these
and
are
it's
all
a hotel.
and
Nobody
these
cares.
are custom wallpapers. They are not mass manufactured
Right.
commercial wallpapers. So they're not meant to hold up to anything, let alone being behind a sink, a vessel sink.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a
These
good
things
point.
splash like crazy.
Yes. Well, I mean, the showers are big enough for 4 people to be in them. They're not doing much in there, but rubbing on each other.
Well, Trixie even said, I said we could fit. I didn't say we could get clean.
Yeah, you could if you squirted soap on each other, just rubbed.
Yeah.
It'll happen. Trust me.
Create your own foam party.
It'll happen. Yeah.
This is, so they've discussed the the window, the view outside the window.
Lack
That just
of a
looks
view.
the lack of a view
Yes.
out to the hallway.
Yes.
So they had some custom life preservers. That's what
Yeah, life preserver. Yes, that's the universal symbol for life preserver.
These are very cute.
Yes, very cute.
Yeah. Don't
They
use
should have them throughout the whole hotel. They should be
Yes,
on all
actually.
the wall. They should be on the walls on the outside.
But they need to be glued and screwed down because they'll be gone.
Well, I know, but I think I guess they need to have ones
Like
that are
here,
really used.
one little golden nail.
Yeah.
Okay, so we were at $332,000. Once they added this room, we went to $350,000.
Wait, what? Not even $20,000? That's only
$18,000?
$18,000. They did that room for
No.
$18,000?
I guess there wasn't any custom, no custom beds, no custom furniture. They bought that vintage
yeah,
stuff.
that's true.
So
okay.
maybe. All right, so the verdict. Tudor boot.
It's moved up. It's higher than the room I really don't like. Oh, the Atomic room.
Right.
And the Heart room. So it's above those two. Might be above Yeehaw Cowgirl.
Is it above Pink Flamingo?
No, Pink Flamingo's still the top room. And then I have Flower Power. They're all fun. They're all cute.
Yeah, I think Pink Flamingos is probably at the top because it isn't as novelty
No, it
as
isn't.
the rest of them have become.
It's not as kitschy. It's not as novelty.
And it's almost as if, even though we're not positive about the order they went in, it does seem that they probably did the Pink Flamingo first, especially in the murals, because you can see the murals become so simple afterwards, or so they've totally went, okay, wait.
Pared them down, yeah. I don't think you're going to go and stay at the Trixie Motel unless you know who Trixie Motel is.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. But one thing I will say about this room, I really like the color palette and the wallpaper. There's something about it.
I really like the placement of the bed
Yeah.
in the proper area.